Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. We know we live in a democratic society in which majority rules. Yeah, that's how we know it, and there is no other way. So, some of the viewers and subscribers have been complaining about the introduction to, it's too long and stuff like that. So, we're gonna start off, no more introduction to the video, as the audience members are complaining that the introduction is too long and repetitive. And they get the point to borrow that we do not like criminals, period, and we hate them with a passion. We want to ask you, the audience members, viewers, and subscribers, it's gonna be 3 questions, but you can only answer 1. Yes, about the channel introduction, and your answer will determine us moving forward. 1, do you want an introduction at the beginning of each video? 2, if you agree, how long do you want it to be? So that is 2 questions, Although it's 2 questions. So 1, do you want an introduction at the beginning of each video? So if you put 1, that means you want it. And then 2, if you want, and you will say how long you want. And 3, which is easy, you just say no introduction, period. So just please type your answer in the comment box with the number you prefer. You can only choose 1 number and 1 number alone. You cannot choose 1 and 2. You understand? Because by choosing 2, that means you agree with 1, but you want you're agreeing to the time. So it's majority counts. Once you put 3, no introduction, period, we're just done with it, and we move on from there, and we do a thing in a different way, because you have to understand it's majority rule, You understand? Because we have received complaints upon complaints, and we have seen some viewers and subscribers, and they are really frustrated. Yes, we can see it. They're frustrated about the introduction, and we read and we take note of what the loyal viewers and subscribers are saying, and we take into their account, and we say, all right, we have to pitch it to you, our loyal viewers and subscribers, for you to address the same. So yeah, and some people who correspond with who have called and stuff like that. Some of them, I put it to them, they say that they would choose number 3, no introduction, period. And this is what some of the viewers said. They said the introduction is too long and repetitive and does not anything to the video. And they said that, boy, they think the viewers already know that we don't like criminals, and they don't need to be reminded every time they watch a video. And they said that we could start the video immediately with the content the viewers are interested in. We are not interested in keep repeating the thing, because we are not kindergartens or in basic school. And not because it's not all of us dunce. Well, I tell you, hey, although it's really funny still, but I appreciate it. And look, what people must understand, you see, ego, some people use ego and let ego get to them and all kind of stuff, but you have to understand, each one teach one. So we learn from each other. You understand? Each of us teach each other. And I remember, I think it's somebody by the name of JR, and there's a lady who, she says she's in marketing, and she's in the group too, and she had suggested that wind it down to a minute, and we did that because it was really long, because as someone is saying that the things that I'm saying, it's like how Rastas used to do things, or they used to say things back then. You understand? To indoctrinate people into become Rastas, and they keep repeating the same thing over and over, and and they say they get it that we do not like criminals because we don't cut criminals slack. So they say that so we just what some of the people are saying, and they say that we could start the content immediately, and some people, and based on what we have recorded from the viewers and subscribers, some of them say that they said that other things that deciding whether or not to include in an introduction in the videos. They said the length of the introduction, and this is what they said. They said the opening could be shorter, or it can turn off. They say it can turn off viewers, and they say they may not have the time or patience to sit through it. They said what this is the feedback, because that's how things. It's not like one time, like people just do things and they don't care about feedback. They care about feedback because this is not about. It's about us, all of us collectively. So no one is superior to the other. So that's why we respect each person. You understand? So if you don't respect yourself, you cannot respect others. So so we'll continue. So some of them, that you have people with even PhD that listen to us because you understand. They say the repetitiveness of the introduction. They say the opening is repetitive and it become boring for some of them. And some of them say they tune them out for a while and them have to fast forward it, and them don't like that. They want the entire thing, but them don't want to hear about the same thing every day, Sunday to Sunday. Hear it, and them say them get it. They are not kindergarten or in basic school, and them say it's not the relevance of the introduction to the content of the video, and they say the opening should be relevant to the content of the video, and it can be clear and engaging for them. So whether to include an introduction in the video is up to you, the viewers and subscribers. You understand? However, the above mentioned factors before making a decision. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So let's put it easy as this: 3, no introduction. So we just go straight into the meat of the matter, because we don't want to bore the audience. And you understand what I'm saying? Because we just want to continue the journey of each one teach one. Because look, I have learned one thing from my mother growing up, that no man is superior to you. Yes, and that's the reason why I am this kind of person. I have never feared anyone. It doesn't matter what office they have or what powers. And trust me, I serve in the military here, and I have left impact on the last base that I have served, based on the things that my mother have imparted to me. Because when a 3-star admiral came there, and that's one of the big guy them that they call them flag officer in the military. You have to salute if them not even in a vehicle, you have to salute the vehicle. You understand? And because of me, they have to change. They have to change up the settings whenever people like them visit, because you cannot just ask questions willingly again because of me. You understand? And I'm telling you, if you drop a pin inside the auditorium, over 400 of us in there, you could hear it. And from there, they change everything on the base, in the military. So I'm not going to elaborate what had happened and all of those things. So as we stated before, that each one teach one. None of us are superior to the other person. And everything has to do with the mind. You see, if your mind is strong, you can withstand anything. And that's how life is. Some people feel like, it's a fear, that fear, a lot of times what happens to some people, especially like even police officers, like if they're in a shootout or something like that, some of them, because they are coward, they have a thing called heavy foot. They can't even move from where they're at because their mind wasn't conditioned for such an event. Because not for them, you have some police officers, they go to work and they don't expect anything to happen, because they say that they are cool. And guess what always happens to those police officers? They always get killed. So you always have to have a warrior mindset. So that's the reason why we're doing this video, to put it out to you guys and moving on. Alright, so have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.